What's going on, everybody? Sharpie360 here. How's everybody doing tonight? We got Friday stream. We're back. Because I had some extra energy tonight. And I've been playing this game and I wanted to get some footage. So I figured, why not jump on stream and do it with you guys? And hang out and just see what uncovers. It should be quite entertaining tonight because the enemies around here. I'm in the third biome, the Warzone biome of Human Host. If you haven't got that from the title. And we're building an underground base tonight. So I built this big hole, dug this giant hole down there, and it should be pretty interesting to see how building an underground base in the middle of an actually kind of a huge, dangerous area is gonna be. Great. Well, I don't want to waste any time because nighttime rolls in really quick, and it's gonna be a lot of pain if I don't have something set up by then, at least a little bit safe. I gotta get some ladders set up so I can get down there because I died down there and there is a bunch of stuff down there. You can see my little backpack sign. Oof. I died down there because it acted like a big funnel. It's just gonna kill me like that. Well. Oh my goodness. Hey, guess what? I can actually load in a save because I just saved, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not worried about this. Not worried about it at all. How's your Friday night going? Oh, I don't want to save over that. Don't do it. God. I was thinking that, you know, I've been baking underground bases up until this point, and I was just like, let's just try digging down because we got these ladders, but then if the ladders get destroyed, it kind of screws me over, I guess, so. I don't really know, man. Clip it, the whole thing's being recorded, so. Ah, man, what's going on, dude? How you doing tonight? Just Rob Plays. It does take a while to load in when I'm in this biome. Oh, maybe not, but it's probably already... When I quit out of the game and load into this biome, it takes substantially longer than it has in the past. Alright, let's try and not die this time. I thought ahead. Oh. Ooh, I caught myself. I'm Minecrafting it. Goodness gravy. That was scary. Now. I think I'm just like end up here. If I turn my light on, does that help? No. This is a pretty deep hole too, so like there we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. Oh, we don't want that. There we go. We're building at depths. Alright, optimistic about this game. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's if anything else, it's taking my attention for a while, so that's a good sign. Oh, I didn't want to take that one. I'll take the one right there, please. But yeah, it's definitely super janky, and I kind of have like bigger questions of like, what's the point? Because like you just get bigger and better stuff, and like the zombies get more intense, but like I feel like there could be a lot more done with the world and stuff like that. I haven't looked at any type of roadmap other than just kind of the updates that have been going out. But yeah, definitely could use some really cool world building. There we go, this is working. Alright, we made it. Safe and sound. And then let's see, so this is like, we're at -4, and I started at -16, so we're like 22 down right now. 22 spats down. Skeptical about the devs and the Discord BS? Yeah, well, that's what I said. I try to avoid, or I'm only in like maybe like 4 or 5 different Discords of like games that I play, and for good reason. try to stay separate from it because most of the time it's not very productive. I'm curious on how far we can go down in this. And if it's going to be a situation where we just fall through the map. And I don't want to go too far down because iron and stuff that I need, and I'm out of ladders right here, but that's okay because I can jimmy up. But what I'm gonna actually do Yeah, we can use the terrain blocks. Not towards the ladder. We'll build away from the ladder. Or dig, I suppose. 200 plus down. Damn, dude. Yeah, that must have taken a while. I guess if you're probably using some magic. Oh, look at that. Epidote. It's that green stuff, huh? Dancy, dancy. Woo! 32 months of membership, dude. Hell yeah, man. That's crazy. What's up, Kiwi? How you doing, buddy? I'm just digging a hole right now. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. It's surprisingly satisfying. We're finding actual good stuff now. There we go. Oh, and of course my stuff is full. I just need to make more room in here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Get turned around. Make more room. Get some working space. We can get some production stuff set up. I can get some iron stuff crafted. Oh, there you go. Spawned in a bunch of, you just admin. Spawned in a bunch of pickaxes. Yeah, pickaxes. That's dope. I've been trying to just play it for as vanilla as possible, just to see how much of a grind it really takes to get kind of going, and like basically to get a vehicle. That's kind of because I saw your video or whatever, and I was like, well, I wonder what it takes to really actually get up and running with a vehicle if you don't have any like components of a vehicle to start off with, or you don't have good RNG and looting and whatnot, because you need a lot of iron and steel stuff, I think, to make the components, and in order to get that, you need to be in at least this biome, which is the Warzone biome. It just started here for me, but this is like almost 4,000 meters away from my starting spot. And I have a secondary spot right here, and then I started all the way down here. So that's like my first area. That's where like I was doing the live stream the first time. It's just nuts. Friggin' map is huge. And then there's like, started as a fresh scavenger. Nice. I think that's what I am too, because you get like more loot, right? Yeah, I would imagine scavenger. That would make sense. But I don't know how reliable it is, because Grok was just telling me that basically the biomes work like a circular pattern around the center of the map, I guess. So the further out you get in any direction, you'll start to get higher level biomes, which is nuts, because I'm all the way over here, and this is like the 3rd biome, and there's like 8, I think, snow mountains or something like that, and the zombies here are already getting up to like level 50 and stuff. So I'm just like, holy crap, dude. I kind of want to see what it would be like in the higher biomes, but we need to have proper gear for that. I've been drinking. Okay, just planning out my day. Not me. Kiwi says, yeah, I've been drinking, just planning out my later things. Hell yeah, dude. Yes, yes. Just crushing it on that Project Zomboid stuff. There's 10 biomes? Okay, right on. Well, I probably miscounted or misread. I was just going by, like, fog of memory, basically. But yeah, there's a lot of them, and I'm just like, and I'm not even at the halfway point, and the zombies are nuts. But I really hope that, like, I have this strange feeling that even in the far biomes, they're all gonna be kind of like samey. So it'd be really cool. I should probably put this sleeping bag down finally, huh? There we go. Now if I die, I can respawn right here. Wow. But I'm hoping that there's a little bit more like decay and mutation on the further out zombies. Like there's that big mungus dude that we can run into, the big brute. But I haven't seen too many like other crazy demon zombies yet. Alright, so I need to put a carpenter bench down here because I don't have any ladders and I'm stuck down here until I do so. Carpenter bench. I just need one. I don't know why it defaults to the max. I guess because in most situations you probably want to make the max of the item that you're looking at. Just not necessarily crafting benches, so there's not like some very good logic there yet. There we go, that works. Word's hard. 2K viewers on Twitch total is the usual number. Jeez, dude. Hell yeah, man. That's friggin', that's so dope. That is very cool. Alright, here we go. I do like that things mostly craft pretty quick in this game, so there's not a lot of, like, super standing around waiting for stuff to happen. Yeah, it'd be cool if it's annoying that it defaults to the max. It'd be cool if there was, like, an option for that to, like, if they're gonna have it do something like that and they want to have it, like, highly customizable, especially with access to, like, the admin panel and whatnot they give you with the Steam Workshop. Little things like that would be really cool to be able to customize just in game with, like, the preferences. I mean, you can customize quite a bit already, like, with the gameplay stuff. There's a ton of sliders down in that window that pops up when you load the game. But, or it could be a bug. Oh, not me, the platform. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I wonder how much this, I think this, if I remember correctly, it said like 60 people follow this. But, like, nobody was watching it over on Twitch. So is this a 7 days game? 7 days like game? Yeah, basically. It's kind of like, well, the way that it's been to me is kind of like a mixture between 7 Days to Die and Night of the Dead. Just because there's so many freaking zombies that kind of just have that, like, level scaling, damage scaling kind of thing that happens. But yeah, it's a voxel game first and foremost, so everything is completely is destructible, and you have essentially you get some building blocks that you can make, not on the carpentry workbench, but the cutting workbench. But yeah, you get this, and let's see. Yeah, everything is block based. I don't have any blocks on me, so I can't demonstrate it very well at the moment, but you kind of get the idea based on this tunnel. This game is extremely reminiscent of old school Alpha 16. Yeah, I think that's what I've been hearing people say, and well, reading people say, but that's cool. I don't have super much experience in Alpha 16. I don't think I've ever played Alpha 16. I think I got in at Alpha 18. And then I quickly got out after that. At like Alpha 20. But yeah, no, that's dope. Okay, so I need to get a furnace going here in a minute. It's not as many trees, so we got more daylight to work with, not as many shadows. I'm crouched down like a heathen. Alright, what do I need for that stuff? Furnace. We got both of those. Alright, let's get a couple of those rocking. Got a good amount of wood right now. I need some storage chests, so I'll make that in a second. I need some grass though, that's what I need. Should roll back to Alpha 16 sometime. You know what? You're probably right, I should do that. That'd be cool. I would be down to check that out for sure. I'd also be down to check it out like where it's at now too, because I haven't played it in a long ass time either. I think I played it when it went 1.0 for a little while, and jeez, that was so long ago now, I don't even remember. Okay, so what am I doing here? I need grass, and the spooky music is starting. Yeah, this crouch down stuff is kind of weird. You should just be able to do it without, like, I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to punch the ground standing up because your arms aren't that long, but for simplicity's sake. But I'm sure there's a mod for that. There's actually, I saw there was a sickle. There's a sickle you can get that's like a hand tool that you can craft that you can just basically avoid the crouching and the punching. One thing I did do in this is I boosted the loot up to 150%, so it's just not quite as much of a grind, because at 100% you're just doing nothing but cutting trees down, picking up rocks, and the night's beginning. Getting dark. Got dark quick. Damn, son. Let's get down here. Catch the thing. It's gonna be very nerve-wracking. We might have to line all the walls with ladders. Okay. I think we're far enough down that we might be we'll be safe. I guess we'll find out here. But first things first, I need some light. Crap. Torch. No torch. Uh-oh. No hemp rope. We need to make rope with the fiber I just picked up. My favorite part of this game is eating the pine cones. I ain't touched it since 2024 November. Yeah, that's quite a while ago. It's Alpha 16 is peak. All right, I will definitely check it out. I'll make it a priority to check it out, because people have been like, you gotta play 7 Days to Die, 7 Days to Die, 7 Days to Die. It's like, I know. Need more time in the day. It's gravy. It is so dark down here. I do apologize. Let me hit some light switches for y'all. There we go. Beautiful. The thing I like about this game is that the lighting, like these torches, they don't take a massive performance hit like some certain open seas pirate games that we recently played. All right, Kiwi, have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by, buddy, and thanks for being a member all these years. Appreciate you. All right, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. I'll probably stop in later on. And bring some people over, maybe. I need to make some planks, too. Planks, so I can make some wooden boxes. The wooden boxes are 10 apiece, so if I have, like, 100, should be good. Yeah, I don't like that you can't switch out or click off the thing when it's crafting, because it'll cancel out the crafting queue. Should be just, like, a crafting queue. All this stuff is doing that. I need to dig out this place more. It's gotta be big. Massive. Well, not really. I just kind of need space so I can smelt. All the iron seems to be above ground. Mine. For making crate. He's swinging wild. Oh god, he's lost all control. Nice. Oh, cutting into the wall. Okay, so that's what the iron ore looks like. I've been just gathering up the iron scrap up top. Oh man, I wrecked my torch. My torch. Damn it. Gotta be careful of the overswing. It does like to catch on edges and, you know, the boundaries of everything. The collision is pretty tight. That's cool. But it's also gotta be careful where you're swanging. Swanging! Oh, yep, see? 100%. We're in the dark again, boys. I'm scared. Of course, it hits that one and not this one. Dang it. Stop going up. There we go. Jeez Louise. Alright, I need light again. Craft. Alright. Go. Don't seem to have any issues with any zombies out there, but they might be all dead at the moment in the vicinity. Let's see. If we look at the map, it tells us up here. Survivor broadcast. A zombie horde has been detected and will arrive at your location tonight. So, I guess we're in for a horde very soon. And I wonder if they're just gonna funnel in here and I just have to whack them with this thing. Yeah, the death trap. The death trap. It's gonna be wonderful, but either way, it'll be interesting. I gotta get an anvil up and running. 2 of them, maybe 3 or 4 too, but let's just, there are all these traps and stuff like that. I haven't really screwed around with that because, old wacky McBonk here seems to do just fine. I've only had to repair it like twice in my entire playthrough too, so it's like, it's a very efficient, a very deadly weapon, and I love every second of it. To bits. To bits, I tell you. Alright, I already made the furnaces, so I can switch those out with this lime. And just drop these right here. The one thing I will need to get a steady supply of as well is going to be charcoal. Charcoal. So I have to burn wood, which means heading over to the forest and doing some lumberjacking. Oh, there goes the ceiling there. I probably have to even it out at some point because it'll just bother me, but no sense in worrying about it right now. We got rocks to break apart. All this lime. I wonder if I need to be a little bit higher though, so I could probably build an offshoot and go up a little bit higher because it said that its iron is like about 20 blocks under the surface or underneath. I don't know if it meant underneath the surface or underneath like 0 on the like coordinates here because we're at -11 right now. Well, we started at like 16 because we're above sea level by 16 blocks. Just want this a little bit bigger so I have some room to breathe. Okay. Boy. Backpack and belt are both full. That's okay. What I can do is drop those in here. We'll do iron in this one. and brass in this one. Oh, I hear the music has changed. Let's see if they're smart enough to fan me. But it's not like they just disappear either at the end of the night. They'll stay up there all morning, all night long, and then they'll greet me in the morning, and there'll be about 1,000 of them, and they'll probably all fall down the hole. So maybe we need to make an escape hatch, like an escape route. I don't really know. We're in for the long haul now. Have some mushies. It's a very much so secondary survival mechanics. Sweet. Definitely make some campfires up here too, I think. Could probably make a couple of those if I don't have any. Nope. Oh, I can't make any because I used all my plant fiber for rope. Well, shouldn't be a big deal. Oh shit. Look at them all up there. Oh god, they're all coming down! The funnel, look at them all. They haven't figured out that I'm here. Oh god, they figured it out. Get out of here. That's why you don't go near the hole. Because they're all waiting up there. And as soon as you... Because what they're doing on the surface up there, they're just like standing directly above me. They're honed in on my location. And their pathing doesn't work very well, so they're just like, well, he's right here somewhere, and so they're running in the center up there. And as soon as we get a little bit closer here, you can see the little blur. They fall. Aha! Yeah, fall to your death. Aha! My death trap is working perfectly. But these guys, yeah, look at that, 470 health this guy has. Kind of safe in there, honestly, because my swing hits the roof. Uh-oh. The roof. Go like that, then I'll have enough clearance for a swing. Oh, inside, whack. Ha-ha. Come here, fools. Look at them all falling. Oh god, here they come. Oh, they knocked me down. Oh god, get up. Hurry up. You guys have some crazy knockdown. Oh god. That's what I get for screwing around. Get up, fool! Oh god! Back up! Oh. What the hell is going on right now? Oh, he's invisible! Ah, it's the invisible zombie! Oh god. Holy shit, dude. Will they dig you up? No, they don't dig yet, thankfully. So underground bases are safe as long as you don't go near the entrance at night like this and they can sniff it out. Holy crap. What's up, Reese? How you doing? Put some spikes down. Yeah, well, that's probably a good idea, but I think the spikes might hurt me too. I need to actually heal up myself because I got messed up on that. They do die from the drop, but there's so many of them coming down that sometimes they stack up on each other and dampen the fall damage. But yeah. We just started this little thing. There's a whole bunch of little, like, thingies we can make. Log spikes and nail traps. I just don't know. When players step on this trap, they will perfectly avoid the nails and take no damage. Well then. I guess that answers that question. I gotta heal my bleeding really quick. I got 2 bacterial infections. Oh my god. Nail traps. I need to make some planks for that. Let's see what I got. I got some planks right here. Let me get, let's see, what is the cost on that? But like, oh, so if I step on it, I'll be fine. But I'll just have 1 here. I gotta stay away from that for right now. Can't go over there. It's deadly. Look at, I got 1.5 health. All right, let's see. Craft. Nail trap. Nail trap. I didn't ever drop those planks. There we go. $60 damage, 60 durability. All right, let's make a few of these. We'll do like 6 because I don't have anywhere to put them other than just the one block that they fall onto. Well, there are a couple blocks, I guess, in that hallway, I suppose. But yeah, yes. Just line the whole area with nail traps. Let's see here. Well, might as well utilize that for a chandelier spot. I gotta save really quick just in case we come too far. I don't want to lose all my progress. At any moment, one of those zombies could glitch through this map. Come and bite me. Just, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, there we go. 9. This down. How far do we get? Right here. Right there. Right there. Just layer them. All right, fools. Let's see. They're invisible. I think that's all of them. That was the last one. Look at this mess I gotta clean up now. Just a friggin' mess. Isn't that right, Jess? We gotta clean up this mess. The mess, kind of like the messes that you make tearing apart my house. What a sweetie pie. Alright, let's see what these fools have. And I also need to make these bins because I am full on crap. Alright, let's see. Craft those up really quick. Like, you can scoot this stuff. It's kind of cool. Alt. Yeah, let's go up. Oh, it's gonna make me go here. What was that? That worked just a second ago. Yeah, right there. Oh. Interesting. I feel like it like snapped to the side of the other storage chest. It's super janky, but it's super cool, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to be able to do that, but I don't know if that's like 100% intended or it's like, obviously it's super janky to do, but I don't know. I fucks with it. Alright, I'll put some crap away that I don't need at the moment. I can sort through later. Crap! All these gun parts. I guess we put the melee weapons in there. A pitomite. Okay. Sweet. I think that should be, oh, this stuff right there, and then I guess, yeah, the scrap iron. Sort. Cool. These all have a lot of ammo on them. Probably part of that scavenger perk. Sweet. Look at all that junk. Just full up on a bunch of crap. That's okay. We need to get a bunch of wood and make some fire pits and start making some charcoal and stuff like that too. And to harvest some iron that's gonna be up there. And then it's starting to get daytime. The sun's starting to come up. Should be all right pretty quick here. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, what was that? Look at this. We got a heavy machinery helmet, dude. And it's gold. Gold tier. That's the, well, 5 out of 6 tiers. I haven't really had anything that's higher than the gold yet, but I have a couple of melee weapons, and those things are pretty bitchin'. So this thing is gonna be pretty badass too. And then this thing probably needs a replacement on something better. Cool. All right, wonderful. Oh, I feel like I'm sinking. Damn. All the way down on that. What's up, Jest? You and me were too heavy for this pig. It crushes the hydraulic and breaks the seal. Moo, says the seal. Moo. Alright, there's trees all around. All this stuff I can destroy. The stone pickaxe seems to work better. I need to repair this thing too, which gonna... Toolkit is kinda... I need to make more toolkits, man. Ooh, yeah. That whole thing just wrecked. Cement, iron scrap, and rebar. So rebar is a pretty cool thing to be able to get from that stuff because it takes a bunch of steel in order to make rebar. And it saves a lot of time that way. And then the scrap piles, one-hit wonders with the, well, you have a pretty good perk set on your belt. It's not a lot of health behind them, but they have a lot of brass in there. Even if you're just playing on 100% loot. And it goes really quick, so it's nice. Just like, just stacking up on it. I need this light on. It's daytime out, boo. Occasionally have the double hit that takes it, but those ones usually have a lot of stuff in it. Well, they have scrap iron and scrap brass in both the piles too, so it's 2 birds with 1 stone. It's like the easiest, best way to do it, to get all that. And this place is massive, and it's all dead. Kind of get a bit of a Plains of Pain kind of vibe from this one too, with all the flatness and just the sheer distance between everything. The cities are pretty cool, but they're just a lot of zombies there. And it's not really. Oh god, he did. Whoa, got a mizzle. Oh god. Ah! I don't know where he got. Wait a second. What? Oh, come on. Cheat death triggered. Oh, frig snacks, dude. Gotta go get my stuff. That's gonna make a wonderful clip. What a fucking joke. The dude just disappeared right after me. Alright, you know what that means? I'm gonna reload this game really quick because it's been running for a while. It's probably completely bugged out and broken. So, I think we have a autosave on. Death count 9999. Yeah, well, you don't learn without making mistakes. You have to die a couple times to learn, right? Yeah. Let's see. What are we at here? Where's the autosave? I don't really know. It doesn't say, actually. We'll just go right there. Alright. Exit game. Give it a proper refresh. Holy crap, where did everybody come from? There's a bunch of people watching. What's up, everybody? Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Check out the content. Zombie Derper in chat with the scratchy head emoji guy. All right, let's see. We got the same game audio going. All right, wonderful. Let's do this. Internal server. Would you just... It used to be working over there. All right, single player, load game. Yeah, this one, the one that we were just at. Sweet. Hopefully we don't have to deal with any invisible zombies this time, but yeah, look at all these settings you can change. This was pretty neat. Anyways, let's go. Second. This is gonna take a second to load in. How do you like it? Human host so far. Where was the zombie? I was swinging everywhere. He was nowhere to be found. He went invisible as soon as he got near me. He was teleporting all around. How do you like human host so far? I'm digging it. It's holding my attention with all the new survival games that I've been playing lately. Like probably like 15 of them I checked out in the last couple months. This one has been really holding my attention. But that's because I really like the idea of the voxel world. So that's a huge thing. If it didn't have the voxel base building and like the terrain, the digging and stuff like that, it wouldn't be nearly as high on my list because a lot of other elements of it, other than that, feel fairly shallow and generic. But being that it is a voxel world and everything is voxel based, even the vehicles are voxel based, which I'm working towards getting to that right now. That's why I'm in this biome. But as soon as that happens, it'll be interesting to see. But like I said, if it didn't have the voxel thing in there, it wouldn't be as interesting to me. So, because the survival aspect of this game is really not much either. So, unfortunately, it's definitely a zombie survival game. But you know, it's a still very early game in development too, so we'll see what they do with things, and it seems like they got some promising ideas for the future, but a lot of games tend to fall short, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, where's my bag? Thinking about picking it up next paycheck as a potential 7 days replacement. I mean, it's definitely cheaper than 7 days for sure. I mean, obviously you're not saying you're gonna pick between the two of them to buy or whatever, but if you're looking for a 7 days replacement, it's definitely scratching that itch for me. Being that the thing that I liked about that game the most was like the voxel base building and block based stuff. And you can do more than just, you know, dig holes in the ground in octagon shapes. You can, there's blocks and stuff. I don't have any blocks on me at the moment, but I died. But yeah, we start with these damaged wooden boards, and there's tons of shapes you can do, and it's super customizable in a way that I haven't seen before in a voxel based game, where you can like actually customize where the placement of it is. It makes a lot more sense. Like if I use like this torch, for example, you can see like you can move it up and down, left and right, forward and back. You can really get some finite placement, and that's basically all the blocks. So it's pretty dope. Did I get raided? I must have gotten raided. I don't know by who, because nobody said anything, and I didn't get a notification. Or maybe I just caught the end of somebody else's stream. Probably what happened. What do you think about raised platform with the pit beneath? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, the zombies are very dumb. Like, I mean, they're just gonna go to where you are, regardless of how high you are, and just try and get you. All right. I got 2 bags here actually. I think my first one is down here somewhere because that's I died like in the middle of that hole, and the other one is over this way. VOXEL is huge, kind of what sets 7 days apart from everything else for a long time. Yeah, exactly. And that's my biggest thing too. Is like it's such a more in-depth endeavor. It's not something that you can just like. Maybe you can spin up a voxel-based world these days, but it definitely hasn't been something that you can just spin up with survival zombie game template in Unreal Engine. So that's why I like to see. It really like draws me to it when there's like voxel-based stuff involved. That's why I like Hightail. That's why I like, you know, Enshrouded, Minecraft. But yeah, okay, we got our stuff back. Let's continue gathering up some scrap. We got a full bill of health now, 250 health, no injuries. It should be good. Sweet. Think I'm getting botted. Get that money, probably. Everybody's sleeping. There's nothing but bots on YouTube and Rumble and everywhere else now. That's fine with me. At least the bots are interested in watching me. Nah, we got Reese over here. He's hanging out. We got you, Rob. We got Zombie Derper over there on kick. Hell yeah, dude. There's some people. The real ones say hi in chat. Oh, God. Yeah, it seems very desolate and lonely until it's not, and they just never leave you alone. And I'm at the point where it starts to take 2 hits per. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what the higher ups are gonna be like. Zombie Derper says, "I'm definitely a bot." That's exactly what a bot would say. Yeah, exactly. Add me on Discord for 9,001 likes and views and stuff, and $1 million in your bank account tomorrow. Just give me your credit. Whoa. Whoa. That was interesting. Okay, I also need to get a bunch more wood, so let's mosey on over to the forest here. And we can also take a look at the city too, so everybody can take a look and see what that's like. I can get some good footage of that, because it is pretty cool. It's really overgrown, but I don't really think we can enter any of the buildings. But it's worth going out over and looking at the set pieces. Plus, this map is just massive, dude. I don't know if they can do something to scale like the map size on generation or something like that, but if it's always like this big, it's so massive. It's unnecessarily big, in my opinion. Oh, we got a huge, massive hitch here. There we go. We got a bot in chat. Shout out to the bot in chat. That's so funny. All right, here we go. Yeah, the town won't load. That probably has something to do with it. And we're also crossing over into like a biome, actually. I think that's more what's going on. We cross this line here. The buildings, as far as the game is concerned, is probably just like big rectangles. It's probably actually pretty easy to load those because there's nothing inside of them. It's just kind of, you know, big things. These vehicles are all lootable, and you can also destroy the vehicles for a good amount of scrap iron, which is really good for getting that stuff early on. Good quantities of it. And like, I got so many perks built up on my lumberjacks. I think I got them all maxed out, actually. Let's see. For survival. Not survival, craft. Yeah, lumberjack 5 out of 5, and the miner 5 out of 5. So I'm at 200% mining and 300% lumberjack, and with the additional damage boosts from the higher tier axe. And I'm just using a stone axe still, but it's just like, I mean, this one, that would just get hit anyways, but like some of these bigger trees, you can take them out like super quick. Well, not all the buildings are, but I think just these big, like, skyscrapers, these city pieces are meant to just kind of be, like, all sealed up. There's plenty of, like, buildings and derelict POIs and stuff scattered throughout the map to look at. There's, like, ammo and, like, supply caches and stuff positioned all over the place. There's a lot of zombies downtown. Alright, here we go. But as far as these buildings here, I don't think we can go inside of any of them. But I haven't scoured the place. I just ran through the center, you know, main streets and stuff and kind of looked at a couple of different doors and nothing seemed to be interactable. But with the massive mod support that this game has, I bet that could change real quick. Because that would be really cool if, like, these buildings were explorable. Had like a what is that? Dying Light kind of vibe to it almost, where you're inside of a giant skyscraper that's infested with zombies and stuff. Giant, or just, you know, big office buildings and stuff. Yeah. Oh God, why would you do this to all these homeless people in Seattle? Just kidding. Let's see, so here's a door. A very narrow door. And it doesn't do anything. Yes. Susie. Oh, I gotta bleed. Where's my bandages? I keep moving. There we go. Whoa. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, it would probably be a lot to optimize to fill those things up, and I mean, it would almost have to be like a separate level that you load into almost. That kind of breaks the seamlessness of it. I mean, I'm sure you could do it all open world or whatever, but yeah, that would be your #1 contender or challenge at that point, was making sure it runs more than 5 FPS. But I'm sure there's ways to do it and stuff, you know. They've been doing it for fucking 30 years up until this point without all this fancy tools and crap that seems to just make games worse, optimized and performed in the previous generation's time and time again. Perk up, nice. All right, headless, the headless mechers. Yeah, and there are like bigger zombies, there's like brutes and stuff in this. Haven't really seen any since one killed me a couple nights ago, but they are here and they pack a wallop. Here they come, they're gonna jump and kill me. Oh yeah! This thing is so good though, this spiked mace club thing is so OP. It's stupid. I love it. You also get this crazy swing attack thing. Oh, I'm hitting this pole right here. Interrupting my swing. Oh, what do we got here? Tool kits, very good. I need some of those to repair my pickaxe. There they go. Easy come, easy go. Oh, goodness. The other thing about this game that kind of starts to present itself more and more as you play is the crafting is a little bit shallow. It seems to me. I still need to get, like, you know, the gun workshop and stuff like that, but I can only imagine what that's gonna do. And I have the anvil, and you can make, like, steel stuff, but I don't know. Just seems like there could be more potential utilized or realized with the crafting system in some interesting ways. Like, if they made survival more of an important element in this, like the actual, like, vitals of survival or whatever, they could introduce a whole, like, farming system and stuff like that. Which would make sense, because you got plenty of time in this game. You're just going to be kind of, like, scavenging for resources. But yeah, I definitely think they need to improve the POIs for sure, even the ones that you can access, because they're pretty derelict, they're pretty generic feeling. And we'll look at that in a little bit here. I gotta get back to my base with all this crap on pull up. I think I can carry a little bit more wood though. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got another hitch. We're loading in. Whew, let's go. Everything but the tree. Hitting everything but the tree there, dude. Alright, I think I'm just too close. There we go. Wow. Nice. Alright, we're gonna head back to base. Check out, I think, yeah, I've already destroyed these. What we got for scrap? Yeah, I'll take this car. I'll take it with me. Nice. 48 scrap iron. So definitely vehicles, smacking them with the crude axe is a very good early game method of getting iron brass or iron scrap. Because I definitely wouldn't recommend making your way up here right as a brand new playthrough start or whatever, unless you know what you're doing, because you'll get absolutely romped by all the zombies up here. Doesn't seem like there's a lot right now, but you don't pay attention and you go somewhere by accident or wander into the wrong corner of the map, you'll be surrounded and they get you. They get you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not a fan of the ladder system in this game. Frickin' taking my XP away, god damn it. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm definitely gonna build the staircase out here. Ladder jank is definitely a thing. It seems to work well going up. Nope. Especially when I get stuck on it like that. But like going down into the hole, that's what I was kind of saying earlier, that I think I want to try and line the whole thing with ladders so that doesn't happen anymore. Anything like Haley Bills to deal with the fall damage? No, but if there's zombies down here and I land on them, I think that negates my fall damage, but that's about it. Fucking chair. And it's gravy. So luckily, yeah, we don't lose too much stuff. We just lose a bunch of XP, but XP I'm not super concerned about it. We've already level 59, and it just gives these perk points. I've kind of gotten maxed out on all of the ones I want, other than just like the slow healing would be nice to have 8 heals per 110 seconds. Or actually, I think the slow healing, that second counter decreases versus the amount that's healed. That's what's in brackets. That's what would be the variable in that statement. All right, let's see here. What do we got left? Cheat death. Restore 7 HP. Increase max HP by 175%. Does this work still? It still does, huh? Interesting. Whoa. I don't know. Sharpshooter, reduce bullet spread, sure. Special forces, recovery, stamina. What do we got here? Sniper, I don't really use that right now. Max HP again, I'll do that. Sweet, let's go. Oh, if we have full water or higher than 85%. Food and water, all damage is plus 3%. Very cool. Here we go, slow healing. Cheat death. Oh god, yes. Oh, this is gonna make for some good clips. Have you played with the cars at all? I saw a bit on Just Rob's video, but interested in what all can be done with them. I am not there yet, so I haven't. But that's why I made my way over to this biome, so I had a good amount of scrap and stuff. Because when I was looking at, I think I made a vehicle workbench. What was it? Mechanical workbench. Yeah, I did make one of these, and I was looking at some of the components to make vehicles, and it was pretty expensive as far as like needing rebar and like steel and stuff like that. Just finding that amount of resources in the other biomes wasn't gonna work, so that's why I came here, and I'm excited to check out how the cars go, because I've seen some pretty janky things on the trailer for the game on Steam. So I'm really curious to see. There's this thing called a flexible axle or something like that, or flexible bearing or something like that, and it allows you to make really ridiculously stupid machines. But I'm gonna step outside for just a second. I'll be right back. Gotta pause the game. Let's do this. Just straighten out here. Oh my god. He's a friend. That's old. Oh, that makes sense. Let's see. All right, sweet. We're back. All right, what time is it? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have a couple of things in here. What do I need to make? So we got that. Okay, got that. We got that. I need to make some blocks at some point too here. I also need to make campfires and get some charcoal going. That's what I need to do. No campfires here, but I can make some now. Exactly 2. Perfect. Ooh, we got an M1911. Nice. Music's getting all spooky. There's 7 Days to Die fire pit. Here we go. And we need to make charcoal. Go. And just like that, there goes all of our wood. And I need to drop off all this crap that I picked up and head back out and grab some more wood. I need to make some blocks. Oh, there's nothing to auto store in there, so that button's not going to really work very well. Ammo, I probably should just carry the ammo that I only need with, honestly. Only obtainable via scavenging. Alright, so I got this in MP5. And it's shooting 9 mil. Alright, I got that. Sweet. And what else is this? I got this M1891, it's 7.62.54. rest of y'all can stay here. Alright, sweet. All the charcoal is done. Very good. We'll deal with that when we come back. Alright, since I have a few ladders here, let me just try and place some safety ones really quick. Right here. And right there. I just, yeah. Okay, hopefully that doesn't screw me over and get me stuck halfway down the tube or something like that crazy. That spot over there. Okay, so that's where we came from, and that's the ruined city over there. I need to go back over here and gather up some more wood. We got plenty of space now. Down there. Oh, here we got the hitch. Oh man, the massive hitch. Boing. I don't think there's any animals in this game though either. That's kind of interesting, weird. I think that there'd be some animals. Oh, I'm stuck with the inventory open. Hi, Just. You want to come up here? Hold on. Get your blanket in a second. Gotta make sure I'm not surrounded by any baddies that are gonna get me. Alright. Oh my god, what a chore. This kitty cat. Oh goodness. Alright. Readjust. Alright, where were we? Let's go. I could cut down any of these trees, but get closer to the city a little bit. There's also a good amount, usually, or at least the last city I was in, there was a good amount of supply caches, like, just to the southeast of here. Where we just kind of were, actually. So. Floor cam. Floof cam. Best cam. Best cam. Best cam. This kitty. She's kneading. She's busy. I very rudely interrupted her baking and kneading biscuits right now. So. Floof cam. If I had a floof cam, I don't know, man. It'd be dangerous. It'd be dangerous. Oh! Almost as dangerous, that light. This does have a lot of ammo in it, typically, too, so. Let's rock and roll. Ooh, military ballistics vest. That one's crap. Hey, look at that. All the ammo that I just put away, I just picked up more variants of it. Got hops. They do jump. So you gotta be careful of that aspect. Hard hat. Oh, that's what I had on just a little bit ago. I still haven't really come across any actual Antiseptic, or what is it? Antidote. Antidote. I have like a 10-second looping clip of my floof walking cutely when I have to be right back. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, I need to update that Final Fantasy thing. That's just something that's been there. Otherwise, like, I do have a be right back thing I can do, but like, I'm gonna mute my microphone, and chances are I'm more likely to forget to unmute the microphone for 10 minutes before, instead of just switching the scenes. So. But no, that's a good idea. I like that. I should do that. I got plenty of video of Jest and stuff I could do. Jest and Thunder Buns. Big fat tabby. My buddy Kiwi, when he has like a cat cam that he has set up for a break screen like that too. But it's like a live stream sometimes they do from the cat enclosure. I don't really need the redwood. I mean, you do need redwood for like the higher tier like building materials for like the VOXEL blocks or whatever, or the wood blocks, but I just need quantities, massive quantities to burn. So like redwood isn't really helping me, and plus there's not really an easy way to determine. Obviously these aren't redwood trees, so it should be specific trees give the specific types of wood. But it could be based on the biome as well. Oh, sir. Dude. Hey, get out of here. I've done that so many times. I have like a 2.5 hour VOD of me forgetting to take my floof screen off. Still have viewers the whole time somehow without the screen showing before anyone mentioned it in chat. I know, it's always the worst. It's like where you don't have like your mic, you're muted and someone doesn't say anything, or like there's people in chat or whatever but nobody says anything for like a good while. And you're just like, crap, how long have I been muted for? But it's all good. Everybody, it happens to everybody, and it's just like it's part of the process at this point. Something's probably gonna go wrong. This guy's gonna try and get me. Trying to get me. It's not gonna work. Dude, you're supposed to be cutting trees down, not looking through boxes. I know. It's not fun to watch people just cut down trees for hours straight. There's prowlers everywhere. I do want to kind of find some of those bigger dudes, but not redwood, man. The brutes, I think they're called. Bruisers or something like that. Oh, that was all blackwood. So there's redwood and blackwood and just normal wood. And I need normal wood. And I think it's more so dependent on the biome that I seem to be in. These are all like big boys that I'm cutting down. Oh god, I got a sprained ankle. It's doomsday now. These are the woods that I need. Oh, trying to surround me. It's not going to work. Oh, it's the Staggerson sisters. Oh, no. Well, they were. No more. The Staggerson sisters. There we go. New perk unlocked. All right, let's give myself a frickin' splint really quick. Apply. It's always fun to chop trees. Chop with friends in 7 days to die. Yeah, there's something, I mean, there's something therapeutic about just going out and just clearing a forest of digital trees down, you know? Therapeutic. Where are we at? I got 315 logs. That's it. I think it's even honestly quicker to just hit these little things. And when I was actually running through the forest, just hitting F, there's these massive stick piles and stuff. I was getting a ton of wood that way too. It was a lot quicker than cutting down trees. Oh, there goes. But I can't be sprinting right now because I have a freaking splint on. So can I just not be a dumb confused? Please, please. Alright, Dustin. You're making the chair. Screw. Legs fall asleep. Let's go. Get that splint back on. Sun's starting to go down. Probably would be the worst idea to head back. Game is super buggy. There we go. Cranking out the wood with these little ones is much quicker. Don't do damage when they fall. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird, but I mean, I would have been, my death count would be probably quadrupled what it'd be right now if the trees did damage. These things right here, these like wood piles, and then there's another like pile of small sticks that'll spawn on the ground. They have a lot. Of course, I'm not seeing them. Oh, she hit me. Lady. Oh, knocked me down. Oh, God. Let's quit out. Eating my butt. Oh, get out of here. It doesn't take much to get really into a pickle. Not paying attention. Probably grab, well, put some bandages on really quick. My bleeds. And I gotta grab a little bit of grass too. Here. In case I need to make another splint. Should be good. To fall down my hole. All right, let's see if this works. Moment of truth. Down. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Oh God. What's going on? Down. I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck on between the ladders. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We're golden. Oh, man. You see what the fate awaits us down here? Death, decay, and rot. Those are all my corpses from falling down here, by the way. That long hole. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We got plenty of wood. I don't want to turn it on the charcoal because I have plenty of charcoal to work with now, so I'll actually just take this out. Put it in this. We'll put it in the primary one. The primary. We got iron. Steel. Okay, so let's refresh or rehash these recipes really quick. We need to make an anvil. Take 6 iron ingots, 20 iron ingots, and 6 steel ingots. Gun shop. Okay. At least in this biome, we can acquire that rebar, like I was saying, with those scrap piles. So we have that now. It's kind of a shortcut from the steel, which is dope. And then, yeah, we should be able to knock all these out fairly quickly now. Maybe while we do this overnight. Let's just check out here. Let's see what I want to get going. I got those. I gotta get some steel. How much iron do I got? I got that. And I got a bunch in the chest up there. Alright, let's do... Go. 29. Okay, sweet. And then we need 20 ingots, iron ingots. So we can make 74, huh? It's probably gonna use... That's probably gonna use all my... Wait a second. I can't remember. Does this game have the crafting from storage as this? Because I don't have that nearly that much. I don't have any iron scrap in my backpack. It's got that. 74. But it's 10 apiece. So I should have 740. Which I do in here. That's cool. Kind of forgot about that. I think that's what's going on here. Crafting from storage. Let's just do 50. Let's not do 50. Let's do... Well, I don't want to burn through all my wood, damn it. Quite literally. 39 for now. Okay, that's not too much, I suppose. I do need to get a couple more pieces of copper. Oh, we got plenty of copper. We're good on that. Let's double check this. So we got 20, and then 40, 70. So 70 is total what we need, I guess, huh? Okay, so we should be able to get it. Ooh, it's gonna be sweet. I have to make this place a little bit bigger. Expand. This is supposed to be a massive base, right? There's some iron right here, nice. But the cool thing about the iron ore is you get an ingot from only 2 of them versus 10 iron scrap, which makes sense, but less abundant at times. Maybe not. Maybe it's very abundant. We're in the right area. Come on. This thing right there. I do like making pillars underground in this game. If we were at the very first base, I could show you what I was doing. So I made some pillars. It looks really nice, but it's also kind of a pain and tedious and time consuming. And doesn't really benefit in any way other than just being in the way. So, we're not gonna do that right now, but they do look nice. We were making some giant like dwarven hall or something like that where there's just massive pillars. 50 blocks high. Let's go! We need to get the single block destruction on with that one. Full on creative mode. Let's pick up this torch so I don't break it. Get a little bit more of that going on in here. Now it's super. Ooh, it's time. Let's see what's going on here. Freaking fools. We got those nail traps on the ground now. Let's see if these are gonna do any beneficial tricks for us. I'm so excited I can't stop running around in circles. Come on, dummies. Oh yeah. Look at them, they're all weaseling out. Yeah, so 60 damage a piece isn't gonna do too much to these guys. 470 damage help. But, I mean, every little bit helps against them, so. Friggin' falling out of the sky like a limp noodle. Alright, sweet. We got full, well, almost full on that, and we'll just let them kind of hang out up there for a little bit. Oh, this stuff is pretty damn abundant, I suppose, man. Damn. At this rate, we really don't need to, might not even need to frickin' harvest the surface. We can just smelt what we mine. Done. What I should have done is tunneled this way a lot further before starting to hollow this place out. So that way I could set, like, you know, 20 blocks worth of spike traps layered all throughout them, and then by the time they made it over to the actual base whacking stage, they'd be dead. But, you know, a new base is just around the corner every day. Definitely need a little bit more light in here, though. What's it gonna do? Spot right there, maybe? No? No? Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Just put it like that, then. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got the ingots. I need to make 30 more of those. So we have 35. Let's see, what is this right now? We can make 38 with the... Where's the iron scrap? What does this look like? That, right there. 58. We must have some in storage as well. Oh yeah, 18 right there. So 76. That is... Yeah, okay, sweet. Iron ore, charcoal. Alright, cool. We'll let that finish up really quick. And keep cutting away at the earth. I'll take a look at that anvil in a second here and see if there's a better... pretty sure there's a better pickaxe you can get. I would hope so. Freaking stock asset icon and you know, movement pickaxe, stone food pickaxe. right, these are done. So can I just, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, so it does take it out of there, out of the chests automatically. That's sweet. I wonder what the radius is for that. Anvil. But it won't take it out of the production finished queue though. Only the storage chests. Alright. So we need some steel ingots. Yeah, I didn't account for. Oh wait, we already have steel. Duh. Alright, I gotta clear out my inventory yet again. The gun parts are so abundant that they really fill up the backpack. I don't need that. Alright. Take the steel and iron. Ooh, look at that face. He's just such a serious man. Alright, make an anvil. Just one, please. Alright, cool. And gun workshop. We need some rebar for that and some copper ingots and 26 planks, it looks like. Oh, God. There's some rebar right there. Alright, we'll have to go to the surface and grab some more. I need to make planks, though, while we're at it. Eat the sausage. And drink the fruit juice. Planks. Let's do 40. These out, so I have them. Craft. Gun workshop. We just need the planks and 10 rebar. Which is gonna be upstairs. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's bring some of these fools down here. Come on, look at them all. Oh, God. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. Don't give in. Oh, he's behind me. Ah. Oh, man, there's a lot of them. Seems to be the rest of them. From the horde. So I think, yeah, we got the horde interval set to. Oh, there's one more. He's they're invisible. You got the invisies. It's not good. The invisibles are not fun. They'll kill you, regardless of if you have a shield or not. So. Oh, there's plenty more up there. And then, like, when they take damage, they go into a frenzy mode. And if you played 7 Days to Die, you might be familiar with something similar. Oh, perk up. Let's go. Alright, Skippy Bob. What else I need to make is a couple more of these log ladders. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, we got more. Roving. Oh, God. Whoa. Where did he come from? Jeez. Maybe these guys will have rebar. bunch of ammo. It'll be daylight soon. We can get out of this hole. It'd be cool if I could find one of these antidote things, but I have this feeling that's something you can only make in the biochemical workbench. This is where you do all your various medicine crafting. So, let's see. We'll see. It's almost daylight out. We got a couple more racks to hit, I guess, to kill a couple more minutes. Let's go this way some more. Full up again, dear laddie. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Bone Club, huh? Yeah, the Bone Club. We're a little bit more advanced than that primitive. Ooh, we got an AK-47 AKM. Ooh, damn, son, let's go. What do we got for this for ammo? 7.62 39, huh? All right. Damn, dude, it's only a blue and it's like comparable almost to my MP5. Granted, this is a submachine gun and this is a assault rifle. I would assume that's how they're classified, or just a rifle. That's how they're classified. Oh, my leg. Falling asleep. Fall asleep while Sharpie fights off hordes of zombies. And nothing more tranquil than that, tell you what. Sometimes these blocks don't like to play nice with the collision. There we go. Probably the buggiest part of one of the buggiest parts of the game. The entire game? No. The hitbox. All right. That. Okay. Where's I at with that? We got that up there. We need to go upstairs. Did I grab all the rebar out of this? I think I did. That's just 3 pieces I had right there. All right. And did I have a? I did make an anvil. Let's set this down really quick so we can see. And then this thing is not gonna do as well as what I have right now. These things are pretty much shot, so there's no point in even having them on. We'll make new ones though. It's starting to rain. The greaves are alright. Yeah. Just named them. Got my embraces. Oh, look at that. Friggin' 5 tier. Let's go. Let's just run the dice one more time. Look at that. Another yellow. It's a violent storm out there today. Holy crap. Interesting. It's just like nighttime. Hello, Sweens. You, sir. Okay, so what we need to bust up is actually these concrete bits, these concrete pieces. Some of it should give me rebar. Yeah, rebar 11. Nice. Man, it's sketchy being up here in a storm like this. Because I can't hear the footsteps of the undead walking up behind me as well. Storm be loud. Storm be very loud. And ideally, we're not just going to have a hole in the ground right here. I'm going to have some blocks that I'll place down at some point eventually, but yes, I have enough rebar now. All right, let's go check this out. Oh, come on, don't die, whatever you do. Oh, I guess no solution for the ladder is viable. Oh my God. That's it. I'm building the stairway up. That's all I can do. And mining up is a pain in the ass in this game. Crazy, dude. Alright, well, let me grab my bag. Like it never happened. It's like a brand new reset. We just lose a little bit of XP. Not a big deal at all. These are just the same things. I'm not getting any more out of that. Oh my lord. Alright, we got the anvil. Let's place down. Take a look at this. Yeah, so we have scrap, shield, scrap, armor. But I'm just wondering, like, if there's, like, higher tiers than this, because we have steel and stuff. I'm just not 100% sure where it would come from. Look at all these things. These things are sweet though. Damn. Spiked flail, that's what I got. That's what I got. Here we go, pickaxe. Damage 10. Versus what? That's just like the base damage. I wonder what. You can probably craft it with and get a higher tier on it. I wonder what the higher tier damage would be on it. What about these axes? 17.5. That's crazy that they're so low. And these like the scrap armor is kind of junk too. I mean, obviously, I haven't really come across much armor other than helmets, shields, and vests. Like these slots are non-existent out in the wild, so I don't really know. Oh, you just make it out of scrap, iron scrap. You don't even have to use iron stuff, huh? I guess the bracers and stuff would be better. So let's see, what are we looking at? We're like at 18. What is that? 18, 34, 54, and 90. 90 pieces of scrap iron and a bunch of hemp rope, huh? Alright. The rain is over. And it's bright out. I guess I'll try one more time with these ladders and see. But I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's kind of pooched. Because he's not actually on the ladder, he's just, you know, running. Ladder jank in early access. Let's go. Oh, this thing is almost pooched. I do have another one that's at full health, so I will hang on to my toolkits for now. What a difference of a day. Just a couple minutes downstairs brings... Okay. Oh my lord. I need some more fiber. So I gotta do really quick. I'm gonna switch out this bone armor for that scrap stuff. And then, yeah, make some more things. Make some more things, because we have the rebar, we can make the benches that we need. Just wanted to grab a little bit more of this. First, craft, seed, hemp rope, go. And we can make toolkits, they're just kind of expensive. I mean, we already went through that, so I think, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what I did and did not do before I hit go live. Such is life. I don't understand the question, and I won't answer it. Make some fencing. I don't think this is really going to be worth our time because they'll just smash right through it. We got actual modular walls. I never scrolled down. That's pretty cool. Log platform. You build it and have it in your inventory. So that's pretty cool. And then you could use that and combine it with the block stuff. I could see some pretty cool stuff with that, man. Look at this. Nice. Planks. Oh, we got wooden armor here. Maybe the traps and stuff in the gun shop or the gunsmith workbench will be a little bit more damageful. Alright, let's try this again. Here, I'm walking on the thing, right? Now what do? So I go, when I push forward, okay, I gotta down. But if I push down, I walk backwards. Grab the thing. Jesus Murphy Christ. Fix your ladders, for fuck's sakes. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to use them sideways. Oh, I didn't realize there were monkey bars. My bad. Dude, look at all this stuff. We have titanium, chrome, and tungsten. So, like, I'm curious where the higher grade armor is that you can make. Well, let's find out. Take that out of there. We're gonna do the we're gonna do the armor second. I want to make the workbenches. Gun shop. Gunsmith. 1. Nice. Alright. Mechanical. Well, we need wood for that. Frig snacks, dude. Always something. That's just gonna go there for now. Whoa! Look at all those weapons. Yeah, this is a good... Yeah, there's 8 of them. Nice. All the different ammo sizes, you make them out of different... minus 15% damage. is this going on with this? These must be backwards or something. Plus 20% damage. Why would it be less damage? There we go, firearm kit. I don't know. I guess you can make bullets in here. Handcrafted bullets, rough workmanship with many defects. Tungsten. The bullet tips. There's no information. Tungsten. I don't get it. I do not get it. That's okay though. I guess it's a big friggin' waste of time. Alright, let's see. What do I need next? We have enough iron for that. We don't need any iron for this. We can make... We need the expired sandwiches. Don't have enough. We only have 60. Close. We're so close. Getting everything we need. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I need to go cut some wood down. Ooh, spooky sounds. Alright, what we got here? Keep doing that. There. Auto store there. Auto store. Auto store. And the rest of this crap. Ballistic plate fragments. So we have those, a bunch of that stuff too. Like there's that, and there's like alloy fragments, there's like military, there's like 4 or 5 different type of fragment pieces. And I'm not really sure what we use that for either, but I'm collecting a hell of a lot back at the other base. So friggin' knows. There's a spiked club right there. Damn dude, 187. I'm gonna carry this around. Yeah, you got the Donkey Kong swing. Basically the same thing. Right on. Sweet. Oh yeah, for sure. Free money, I guess. But not much I can do about it. Shut down the stream. Shut it down. Shut it down this instant. Alright, let's see. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Let's get outside and get some more wood. You don't think there's 100 people watching just silently to themselves while they sleep quietly? That's funny. Cement. All right, to the woods. Oh, there's the hitch. No, I'm a moderator. You're moderating the bots. No, I know what you mean. Ugh. Sleep like babies. Sleeping like a baby. We need to be sleeping like a baby pretty quick here. Pretty quick. Say that, but play them when I'm done. Yeah, hey, that's not a bad idea. Just keep them in here all night long. That's a good idea, actually. I can start up another stream and raid that one. The number will just keep rising. That's a good point. Let's turn on my Stranded Deep show. Excuse me. I think I might do that. I'm gonna email tomorrow. You've been banned for YouTube being against TOS. Like that. Whatever. I guess. Yeah, get out of here. Don't make me shoot you, Karen. If I do that, I'll have a bunch of zombies on me. It's worth it. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, you fucking bitch. You can swear, right? Past the 2-hour mark? It is. Oh, you fucking bitch. Force, get up. Still harvesting mushrooms. Get out of here. Jeez. It's a good time to try out my new whack-a-mabob. Let me actually switch this over here. Oh, man. Frickin' bleed. Would it be best to just keep this one going and rename it? Oh yeah, I suppose. You know what I could do? Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. There's that save a copy function, but that only happens like at the end of the stream. When you end it, and you go into the editor or whatever. You could save a copy with just the section of this gameplay, but figures it out. I'm getting all this wood. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, pound for pound, I'm getting my frickin' my money's worth from this game. I think I got it for like 13 bucks. No shortage of value in playtime, honestly. Just thinking about that for a second. Definitely needs some quality of life stuff, but you know, what game doesn't? And the POIs definitely need to be, you know, as I was saying earlier, the world building and the set pieces need to be vamped up a little bit, I think. If it wants to compete, if it actually wants to compete with like 7 Days to Die long term and stuff, it needs to get like really well thought out, put together POIs and stuff, and stuff that's not just like empty assets filled with boxes. But who knows? They're probably not trying to go that hard on it, honestly. You set yourself up into a situation like that where it's like, oh man, I bit off way more than we can chew, and we're not capable of doing that or have the budget to do such things anymore. But you could also find a super long video on YouTube, play it. Oh yeah, well I was thinking I would just put up my just my playlist, one of my playlists, right? Put that on a browser. You're open to chat to the dev about being a really close competitor to 7 Days to Die. Yeah, I think that would be a cool conversation. Probably a little bit more difficult now based on events that I played out, but it never made, message directly to the developer or whatever isn't ever out of the question. And just try and like be like, let's just turn a new leaf. So I'm just trying to like look at the game for what it's worth. We don't need to be stuck on drama shit. Oh, here's a bug. The melee swing. Obviously the right hand is stuck. And it works. Yeah, donkey swing. Let's go. He has no chill. Well, I guess then the conversation can happen then. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like that's kind of already the premise that the game is undertaken in the public eye for people that are actually been playing it and have seen it more than just a couple of seconds. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Where are we at right now? We're at 1,187. It's not enough. Need more. Nice, dude. A lot of these bigger trees are just the blackwood and redwood stuff I don't need anyways, so it's not really serving me well to go after them. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but tonality gets lost in text, and it's just not the way to discuss stuff like that. And who knows? I mean, I get what you're saying, but as far as like the messages that I was reading or whatever, it seems like it could be interpreted from both parties as aggressive and all this crap. So, you know what I mean? But that's just how things get interpreted in text. And I only was scanning the stuff that was in that little video thing, and I was just like, man, I don't know what's going on here. But this is why I don't try not to go into dev discords and stuff, because the fanatics are all in there. That's basically it. And to go against them is to go against gospel. Some people take that a lot more extremely than is necessary or, you know, required, and I don't know, that shit shouldn't be tolerated. What are you gonna do? Petition the dev? You, sir. What you gotta do is just do it, oh, I don't even know. Just get an AI bot to mod everything. That way you don't have to worry about personal biases getting in the way. Although the AI would be biased, I guess, depending on it, but it's just a very simple thing. Yeah, there's one Discord that I went into one time for a game I was playing not too long ago. I went in there for like 5 minutes, and I was going to ask him about a couple of different things. And I saw that like one user had made his mission to basically take over the entire Discord and just leaving massive paragraphs of just incoherent ramblings most of the time about what they were envisioning for the game in every thread on the Discord. And I'm just like, yeah, this is I left and I was like, yeah, this Discord has been conquered, dude. I don't really, or it's been taken over. And I'm like, it's such a turnoff to see that too. It's like, dude, get enough of this insane, crazy stuff in real life with like real issues. I don't want to see it in video games or the communities and whatnot. But I guess that's what I get when I go looking for it. Just rambling. These piles right here, this little stick pile right here, these ones usually have a shit ton. This is what I've been looking for the whole time. Yeah, it's got 39 in there. I mean, my loot is up just a little bit, but even if you were to find those on 100% loot, they'd still have a lot in there, which is really helpful. It really stacks up the wood. Look at all these idiots. That damage times 2. That damage times 2. Execute times 7. This one is in theory better all around. It doesn't feel as good. Sons of the Forest Discord is clean. It's because that's a dead game. It's been dead since it came out. They're like, alright, we're done with this. We're going on to the next one. Yeah, there's nobody in there. Just kidding. There's probably a lot of people in there, but... But I don't really, I mean, I don't mean to like really compare apples to oranges on different devs of Discords and shit like that, because who knows how much people are getting paid to moderate that shit and how much is going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. Oh, my light, this light. This light! Roaming through the forest at this point. Just ban everybody that has the slight disagreement with each other. You're all gone. Get out. That's what I would do at this point. Get out. Every single one of you. You didn't like the font color? Get out. Oh, they're eating my butt. Oh, both of them. Oh, God. They need moderators. They probably need paid moderators that will do their job instead of just be somebody that is going to take their position of power to their heads. And I would imagine that they probably don't have the budget for that. But I get what you're saying. Devs should never talk to the community. Devs are socially inept. I've had pretty good interactions with devs in the past. I just, you know, I go in there and I just ask my questions and I leave. You know, that's basically it. But well, the Discords that I've stayed in, I've had good interactions with everybody there and stuff, so. But, yeah, people can be really defensive. I can be defensive about shit. I don't want to deal with some jackass coming into my shit telling me I'm fucking retarded when I put heart and soul into stuff, and there's people that have spent countless hours into things coming in, and then it's just get torn down by somebody who thinks they know more than you because of X, Y, or Z. Yeah, I mean, I could get where they're coming from too, but at the same time, that's not how you, I mean, not how you want to behave. And if you want to go build a community of people that are going to pay for your product, you gotta just kind of roll with the punches, I think. The customer is always right kind of thing. I don't know. There's no good answer. There's no good answer. And honestly, I don't have energy to care about it past that. probably got a lot of wood now. Look at all those supplies. See, like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 right there, just on that small little opening in this area here. So there's a lot of shit to collect constantly. I love this game. Everyone else quit. Why? Because it got too. Why did they quit? Did it get too repetitive, hard, or boring? I guess. I guess that kind of falls in line with repetitive, but too buggy. There we go. Buggy, boring, or hard. I like it. I mean, I'm having fun with it for what it's worth. Yeah. Rifling through the suitcases. Alright, where am I at? I'm going over this way more, huh? No, let's turn back this way. Big old Brutus butt wipe over there. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Stop wobbling. I think it needs more zombies for elite players. Well, that's what I'm wondering about, because I think the further out you go, it gets pretty. I would imagine it gets pretty challenging, especially on like the horde nights and stuff. Because the further out you go, the level of the zombies go up, and then there's like heavies and stuff that I've seen in the past, and the numbers go up too. So I can see it being too easy if you just stick around in the starting zone or in the first couple of biomes for too long. But I don't know. This is as far out as I've ventured, so it might just be. It might plateau. You know what I mean? Oh, I need to eat some food and stuff. Let's eat all these mushrooms. Delicious. Nice. The desolate wasteland. How much wood do I got now? Probably quite a bit to work with now. Okay, sweet. Probably head back over there for a little bit. The snow, but yeah, but not hordes. Oh. They don't. They just get about the same. It must be like a. That's kind of bummer. I wish they got like more. You just have countless amounts of zombies coming in one after another. That would be just like 7 days to die then. But they get pretty challenging. I mean, if you slip up and get knocked down, and there's enough of them around you, you get chewed pretty hard. All right, go catch. Yeah, look at that quality. Yeah, maybe if there was just more like survival adjacent mechanics and stuff like that that was implemented in the game, it would really kind of like fatten it out a little bit, because it does feel kind of like thin once you get kind of going and get to kind of where the point that I'm at right now, I would think. It's just like, it's just gonna be a lot more of this. Other than the vehicle stuff, but I mean, that would just come over time as you collect resources and whatnot. But if you had to go like beat bosses or something like that to get certain like vehicle components or something, like, or something along the lines of like having to uncover them and try at the end of like difficult POIs or something, that would be kind of interesting. It would add a layer of depth to the exploration mechanics versus just, hey, look, it's another random abandoned rusted gas station asset with the same 7 suitcases to search through. So if they're doing everything procedurally generated, they should be able to procedurally generate some POIs at some point or another, and maybe just have them procedurally placed across this procedurally generated game map. But what do I know? What am I doing anyways? Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Craft. I want to get this mechanical workbench up and running now. We got the plenty of wood. And the biochemical one will be next. I can't make that. Glass. Oh, the expired sandwiches. Yeah, that's not a very abundant resource up here from the zombies, it seems to be. I was getting all of them down at the starting area, but the expired sandwiches were abundant there. Wait. Rotating circular saw. Trap damage, 250. Rotating blade. Sensor spike, there we go. And laser trap, 300. That would be good. High energy laser emitter ×2. Perfect. Vehicles. Alright, sweet. So we need to make a crane. We need a lot of iron ingots. Yeah. Flexible rotor. Simple motor. Let me guess. We have to make that in the workbench. So I guess the end game is kind of making a vehicle, huh? Because we need to make all of the other stuff before we can really do the vehicle anyways. And let me make a couple more planks. Let's do 30. Needs animals. Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. I was noticing there's no animals. It needs animals for sure. The soundscape sounds good, but it sounds like it's missing stuff. You hear these crickets and whatnot, but that's about the only sign of animals you get. And like some friendly NPC or trader NPCs would probably be cool. I mean, you know, the whole laundry list of stuff that could potentially benefit it or hinder it, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Planks. That's right. Those. Concrete mixer. Like at Culver's? Alright, here's our electrical stuff. Solar battery. Transformers. Sound sensor. Ooh. Interesting. We got our gunsmith workshop. Yeah, this chair. All right. I should save. Damn, dude. Well, okay, that's fine. I've got some more crap I'm gonna have to gather up. I do want to get to a vehicle and see what that's gonna take, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of material in order to craft the rest of that stuff. Well, obviously for right now, but I'm gonna have to obviously put some more time into it. Ooh, crap. Crap. Mechanical, electronic, biochemical. Simple motors. So yeah, a lot of iron is gonna take, and scrap tire. Central component for crafting wheels. I wonder if this stuff is gonna be like just only salvageable. Like the bearings, for instance. I don't think we can craft gears. Let's see, I know I have a bearing somewhere around here. This thing's right here. This item can be found in the ruins biome. I guess that's the... We must be in the ruins biome then. Because this looks like the ruins biome. I thought we were in the Warzone biome. But what I need to also do is just maybe get the admin panel up and running, increase max speed to like 500%, and just run in a straight shot that way. Wow! Across the fucking map and just get to the end. But I don't know. So I'm curious to see what it looks like out there and what is in store or lying in wait out there, and if it's gonna be a big letdown. I don't know. Might not be worth the time. Might not be worth the time. We might switch to a different game because there's plenty of other ones that I want to play right now on my off time. But I just wanted to see where this one was going big time because of the voxel world. So that's pretty cool. So we'll save. It's getting to be nighttime, so I suppose we'll deal with one more horde, and then I will get something set up for the long term and let this thing play out. Come on, dummies. Oh, this thing's almost kaput too. Prepare. We might be able to make more toolkits. Yeah. 10 sets of toolkits. We're just gonna use brass, nails, glue, plastic, and gears. Go. $260 rounds of ammunition for the MP5. Maybe we should just go guns blazing for the final massacre of the evening. Prepared fully. Prepared fully. Nice. Prepared fully. There's all my toolkits gone, which is fine. Alright, come on, fools. Can't look directly up. Light this up a little bit so we can see what's going on. Maybe light them on fire as they come down. That'd be frickin' sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna punch them all to death. Punch, punch, punch. All right, locked and loaded. Need an extended mag for this thing too. Come on, fools. the time approaches. We can look up like this. Maybe we can look up all the way. Oh yeah, no. We still can't look all the way up, even first person. The other thing I don't like, I don't know if you can change this or not, but it's just like ADS is toggled. I don't know if you can set that to snap or not, but that's super annoying. That's probably why I don't play in first person. I mean, it's still like that in third person too, but not with the rifle. You have to hold it and zoom. The scope, at least. Does that work with 6? Oh yeah, you do that with 6. Oh, that's super nice. I like that. Just go. Let's just set it down properly so it doesn't look like a complete madman lives down here in a hole, right? Yeah, looks decent. Looks decent. Is there even a horde tonight? Yeah. Oh, ooh. Music's freaking me out, man. No horde? No? Le horde? Hey dude, we're 4,141 meters away from my first bed. It's a long ways away from home. Long ways away from home. Come on! Fresh meat down in this hole. Zombies are all in the way. They won't decompose quick enough. I know as soon as I try and climb up the ladder, they're all gonna spawn in right on top of me and get me. Ooh, look at the moonlight coming down in here. Pretty neat. The lighting is pretty good in this, gotta say. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's a dud. She's a dud. She's a dud, she's a dud, she's a dud. No homes around. Maybe I need to start whacking the side of this rock. No. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Holy shit. Ah, it never fails. Whoa, what the hell is that thing? That doesn't look like a human. I don't know if I want to know what that thing is, and I don't know if I want a bunch of them falling down here. Oh shit. Oh, I broke my own torch. The overswing. Oh my lord. Oh, get out of here. Hey dude, if there's gonna be more creepy ass shit like that, I'm down. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Whatever it does doesn't do well with fall damage, but that is. Oh man. Batter up. Breaking my ladders doing that. Shouldn't do it. They're pulling a Sharpie right now, all of them. Is that it? We win. Whew. Game victorious. Damn, dude, I want to see what those things, what the hell those things were. Oh, there's more. They're dropping out of the sky. Sweet. No, don't. No. Don't roll back. Save. Sweet. Cool. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Yeah, this game is dope. Definitely check it out. Human Host on Steam. If it looks interesting to you. VOXEL-based zombie survival. Very early access. Fresh stuff. So, very cool. And I'm gonna do, we're gonna just let this roll out. So, let's see here, what can I do for that? Well, I guess, thank you to everybody who actually tuned into the stream and was hanging out with me in chat. Appreciate you guys all across Kick, across YouTube, Twitch, VP, all you guys. Yeah, it's been real. I got a headache brewing up something fierce right now. Let me end this really quick. Stop. Perfect. Alright, y'all, on the other platforms, we'll see you later. Have a good night, and until next time, stay sharp. And you guys... We can do... Oh, got an idea.